Hello, my name is Johnny Liu. How are you? I noticed a lot of time I just do video with my hands and I never show myself. But today I'm very excited because my NeoGeo behind me just came today. The doorbell ring, and they had me sign for it. It's pretty cool. It had a package inside, another plastic bag inside is a box. So the guy who shipped it to me was pretty cool. He updated me constantly, let me know that hey, your package is on the way. You know, your package. I'm having received the package from NeoGeo, and then he got confirmed that he's getting it. So, and then once he got the confirmed, he got the package. He have let me know that he sent it on his way. So I bought this in I guess the same day like everybody else on July the 25th. I placed the order on eBay. Now it was on the day that they was giving the special. Let me see if I actually have a date that when I purchased this. Anyway, roughly around there. So almost a month, less than a month. So the guy told me he would send it out in August, and I just got it. So to me, it's only like today is the 16th, Thursday. So to me, I only actually know about it. It's coming on its way, so it's only 16 days for me. So not too bad. I am excited about this. It's gonna be so cool. I'm gonna put on my little screen and I'm gonna plug in a different joystick. My other joystick should be coming either this week or next week, beginning of next week, because I went to eBay and look at the tracking, and it was on the California. So it should be, this was on the California, that was on the California. So it should be coming in this week. So I will do another video on a bigger screen and try this NeoGeo. Good package, good packing. So this is probably original packing, maybe, or maybe the guy who packed it very well. He put a lot of this bubble bag in here, and he had a bubble bag outside the box, and everything looked like it's good. The guy did a good job of the salesperson. Both of the salesperson I purchased from, I was pretty lucky. They're very nice and polite Japanese people. And they're from Japan, and they ordered this from Amazon, and then I got this package. Now I think the joystick I was probably overpriced. I mean, probably in America will also cost $59, but anyway, let's talk about joystick when I get it. But this one I paid for $155 because of $25 during the time eBay. I think during the time when Prime was doing a special, and then their network kind of went crazy and nobody could log in and buy anything. And then eBay next day have a special, say $25 if you purchase today. Anything over $100, then you get a $25 off. Oh, right. Geo, yeah. Cool. All right, let's get rid of the outside box. I think that they put this in the box. It's a real good job, the guy. Okay, you can see this. Real cool. Alright, finally got it. I'm excited. I'm very happy. Now I promised everybody that I was going to do a demo. So we are going to do not just today's video, not just the opening of the box, because we already know what's inside, but we are actually going to compare it with mine. I just update this to the new version. Now, just letting you guys know, if you're going to upgrade to Hack Cheat, this is the latest version, Hack Cheat 2.31. Okay. Now, it's supposed to be fixing some bug on the 2.30, but it turned out that this one 2.31 seemed to have some problem. I have some problem with it. than I did with the 2.30. Now 2.30 seemed to have no problem. I updated the older version, this one. I put my flash USB on it so I won't lose it, and I tell myself what kind of game I have in here. I have Super Famicom Mini, and it had May Hack 2.30, and it have 39 game of May, Super Nintendo, NES, and NeoGeo 169 game. And so what we're gonna do is, this is the older version, so I'm gonna use an English version that I just updated, and I wanted to see the differences in the game. And also I have a NeoGeo on. I'm going to buy another one like this. I like this one better because it goes to sleep mode. So I'm gonna buy one of this, and then I'm gonna plug the cable like this behind the NeoGeo. So I'm gonna compare that with that one. But let's go ahead and open this. Box. The box looks pretty well. Grab the color, everything look good. Ooh, it look like this. It sit very nicely. Okay, the box look very new. No dent or anything. I think slightly did a bit here, but it look good overall. It say it was 2018 28 release, but it didn't say 1 month, and we know it's July, so this one didn't. It can't be July 28, the same day the box made. Don't know, but it said 2018 28. Nicely bagged, pretty. And then it come with the NeoGeo instruction. Let's put this on the side for a second and see what else it come with. It come, I guess, with the people say they come with a sticker, and then there's a base at the bottom. There's nothing else in there. Let's see, we can pull that out. I don't know what's in here. This is a base, just a base, empty box, just a base. Put the base back in. I was gonna go to the gym and work out. I still try to constantly keep myself in shape as I getting older. If you realize that before, when you were younger, you exercise for look, but now exercise for shape, not shape, but health. Not for look, but health. You know, because health is very important. As you get older, you get weaker, and you start feeling down. You know, feel mid-age crisis and stuff like that. So it's a good idea to get in shape. Okay, and they have Japanese writing on it. Japanese writing. Let's go find the English writing. English. How to operate. So English start at page 22. Can you see it focusing? English start at 22. And joystick start button. Let's see, and then this the next page. 25. Let's go next page. 26 and 27. And that's it, up to 27. So it just really tell you where to plug what to what. Maybe this part will be important because the joystick, the way it's shaped, the angle, which way to plug where. But okay, and then let's see what's inside this little thing. Oh, it comes with a cable, which I already have. Oh, I don't have this cable. This is the power cable that is C connection, which is the same as most of the new Android phone come with a C connection. So the joystick and the power, they're all in a C connection. And then what kind of sticker do I really get? Oh, I do get all the sticker that people are saying. Okay, now this is in USA. I am from United States, Houston, Texas. Proud of it. And finally got my NeoGeo. And here's a sticker. So let's see what's inside. Not from other area like Pino, not Europe or anything. Not, the other people, they are very lucky, you know. They're from Japan. They're not from Japan, but I don't know how they know how to read Japan, because I don't know how to read Japanese. And they was able to order directly from Japanese thing. Here's my NeoGeo Mini. And I like this one. That's the NeoGeo. I might put that one on top. That's it. I only have two. I wonder if the guy sold the other one, but I didn't get a whole bunch of sticker like they say that you get. I only get two, and then the bottom. That's it. I didn't get the fancy one like the one that have, you know, other people saying they have a bunch of other ones. I only got this. That's it. One package. Well, anyway, those are the main ones that I like. So I guess it doesn't matter. But here's the base. It's pretty light, but then the screen here is kind of heavy on this area. But when I first got the box, it was very light. It wasn't. Color, it seemed to be okay. And this is what it looked like. You put the back down, and that's what it looked like. All right, I'm gonna bring the camera closer, and then we're gonna plug it in and see what it looked like. And I'm gonna try. I was mentioned in the past that I think that the joystick that is working on this one, okay, that it probably might work on this one. And so let's see if it actually work with it. And let's move this out of the way. I'm also doing another project modeling the system, but I kind of give it up because I got run into a problem with soliding. I was soliding one of this little one, so I could play what's that, 4 games in one. See, I open it up, so it's very hard to do because I'm not expert in soliding, and so it's taking longer than I'm hoping. But anyway, let's move the camera closer. Okay, now we're gonna see we could do a demo on the NeoGeo. Now, I was thinking, all right, let me plug all the power in. Move my mouse out of the way. Yes, yeah, yesterday I was playing with the, you know, it's really sad that a lot of company is pulling down their, let's use the original NeoGeo since it's a C. I don't have a C connection. Yeah, I was saying that it's so sad that a lot of people, they're getting paranoid about that Nintendo suing people. So a lot of emulator now, like Nintendo and all that stuff, are being taken down. And my question is, they are taken down because they worry about, because the lawsuit, they win the lawsuit. So a lot of people worry that other company like Genesis, Nintendo, or somebody will come back and sue them. So they actually remove everything. Okay, there is a DC in right there, and that's a headset, and then this is a HDMI out. So we're gonna have to plug this in here. Okay, so that means I will have to, oh, that's only if I'm plugging into the other screen. So we do that later. Now it doesn't come with anything, but it's come very nice and pretty. It does have star and select and A, B, C, and D. So it's very pretty. So I want to go ahead and put my logo, my icon on top. I want to put that on top right here. So let's see what it be. Well, everything is still clean, no fingerprint or anything. So this is kind of, this one some reason have a, can you see that? I seem to have a little angle right there. See that? It's not a perfect square. And this one, oh, they're both the same. Both have a little cut in the corner, which is not a straight 90 degree. See that? So, but the bottom, oop, you see, but the bottom seem to be a 90 degree. See, right angle 90 degree, but the top is not. See. So let me see how I'm going to put this in. Let me see if I move the camera closer so you can see what I'm doing. The same view. Okay, so look like I had to tear it off and put it like this. I wonder, should I start? Oh, this thing have to start from the top. Let's see how good I am. Since this is only a one-time sticker, as you can see, this corner are more cut, and this is the 90 degree, and this one is like that, and the same thing here. So I'm gonna put it straight like this. It's a pretty thick sticker, so I don't think you could go wrong with this. So it's a one-piece sticker, and I just lay it straight down. Yeah, piece of cake. Look nice. All right. So I only have 2 stickers. I don't know that the guy whipped me off, but I only have 2 stickers. I mean, I saw a lot of people do a demo. They have 2 sets of stickers. I only have 1, and we opened all the box. We opened the box. We opened the bottom. Yeah, I only have 1 box in here, and there's nothing underneath it. So I'm gonna ask the guy, say, hey, where's my other box, man? Okay, I heard that you're supposed to start, maybe start from top down. This is also, oh, this is also a sticker. And I guess you have to put this. I hate to mess up this beautiful white. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and move this camera lower, and I'm gonna demonstrate how to put this in. Okay, so look like this have the same thing with the corner, but this bigger, so it's not as, you know, just, you can see it better straight like this. So I'm gonna have to put it like this. Probably start with the corner and work my way up, because you have to aim the corner better. So I'm gonna do the corner. So like, again, peel this off. Normal peeling off. I don't know, somebody told me start from the top down. Yeah, I think somebody said start from top down is better than start from bottom. So let's try, let's take their advice. Okay, they say start from the top, it's better to work your way down. Oh, see, look, it also have red on the corner, so you match the red with the red here and the white. Okay, this is not as, it's kind of a little bit fancy, like a little wobbling, so it's not. I can't see my other finger in that corner. I don't want to lose the shape of this. Okay, so I'm grabbing the bottom so I don't lose the shape of this thing. So what I did is, oh, I don't think I like that way I put it. Alright, let's try this again. This is a little bit harder than the top since it's bigger. And I want all the button with enough space, not the sticker touching the button. I think that should be good enough because I don't want the sticker to touch any button. So I'm focusing on the hole instead of the lining up the thing. Alright. Ooh, I got some bubble here. Let's get rid of the bubble. Alright, bubble's gone. Good. Alright, looking very nice. Okay, got that done. Yes. Okay, now last one, they put a NeoGeo sticker here. So let's keep that traditional NeoGeo. So I guess we peel the whole sticker instead of just because see, this sticker is separate, it's a circle and then the name. So does that mean I have to peel them off separately? I guess so. No, it's actually, I don't know. Not really sure how to peel this off. Should I peel the edge? Or should I peel this piece? It looks more like a tattoo thing. Well, now I'm trying to figure out how to this one is very, very thin. I guess you have to push it out. There you go. Okay, so you don't peel the whole sticker, you have to pull this out. So I'm gonna tear this off while the wood is by itself, so that's gonna be another challenge. Okay. My question is, if I'm gonna put a power and stick over here, and I put the NeoGeo here, it's gonna be covering it. So maybe I should put the NeoGeo up here. But if I put it here, you can't really see the name. Oh, they do have a logo already, and this one is print onto it. It's not a sticker, it's print onto it. So that's good. Well, I guess if they have it like that, I guess it doesn't hurt to put it up here. So I'm gonna put it right up here instead. Because wow, you don't really see it that well, but at least there's a sticker in the back. And then I'm gonna put this logo NeoGeo thing down here instead. So I'm gonna do a little bit different than other people because I want to put a body behind it outside so I could access it quicker, and that's what I have. A little bit crooked, but not a little bit crooked. It is a little bit crooked. Can I take it off? I don't think I want it. Maybe no. I think this is so thin. So if you put it, it's probably best don't take it off. Okay, so I got those sticker on. I'm sad to say I only have one of this, and then that's it. So I might got whipped off from the salesperson. I'm going to text him, say, hey, why I didn't get all my sticker when I see a lot of people video have a lot of stickers. So just FYI, maybe give me a comment. Let me know. Did you also have one set of sticker, or do you have like do you have one set, or do you have a lot like everybody else was demoing that they got a whole, like 2-pack of stickers that they could choose from. I have a feeling that I'm supposed to get 2-pack. I only got 1 pack. Somebody went in there and took 1 pack out. Okay, so let's move this back. So about the mess on top, on the bottom. All right, I don't think I want to move it too far because I want to see the video game. All right, okay. Let's turn this around. Now I need to get a C connection because the NeoGeo requires a C connection if I'm going to plug a USB to it. Correct? So let's see if this will actually work. I'm going to plug this one in. This one actually work with this system. So I want to see if it work with NeoGeo, the USB connection. And we're gonna figure out how we're gonna change this from Japan to English. So that's gonna be a challenge too. And I guess it doesn't matter which way you plug it in because it doesn't indicate which way, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Alright. Well, actually, of course it doesn't because this is not it didn't come with this system. I forgot. It's not the. Okay, so everything's plugged in. Oh yeah, they say the power is in the back. Forgot. The power is in the back. So now, open box is done. We are going to do comparison between this one and that one. This is a 3.5 inch screen. So it's pretty small. No sound. Just when you flip it, the sound came out. So the one in the middle is the one I guess is the one I'm in. I'm looking at sideways and I'm still looking, the screen seemed to look pretty good. I don't think anybody ever showed that. So it looked kind of like an IPC screen because the IPC screen, you look at any angle and you can see it crystal clear. So it's a good screen. It's a LCD IPS screen, like the one I have back there over there. So yeah, it's good. The color is the same. You know, you don't have to look straight on it. You could look sideways and it's still clear. So that's good. Let's let it run some. Let me see, I could use my joystick since I plugged this in. Here's my joystick. It does not work. My theory failed. NeoGeo created where you have to use the joystick. It will not work. They must have done something like NeoGeoX, you know, the memory SD card. They crisscross the last 2 pair, crisscross it. So I have a feeling that they have done something in here that the regular joystick is not working. They have crisscrossed some wire. So somebody have to come up with a way of figuring out why it's not working with any kind of USB joystick. They have to use their joystick because that's what it looks like it's doing. So let me unplug this since it failed the test. How about if I plug it in the second player? Alright, so it doesn't work. So let's see if we could get it closer and Nope, nothing worked. No button worked. So that failed. Sorry, I apologize when I told everybody that I thought it will work. It worked on this one. But let me turn this one on too. Alright. So let's move this closer to the screen. Alright. So this one is a lot smaller, lot lower. So we are going to have a box. Like the arcade up. We're gonna raise it up. Alright. Now it's gonna be an arcade wiser. But it's still shorter. And that's what happened to the arcade one. Even you raise it up, it's still gonna be a little bit shorter than the original 6-foot cabinet. You know. So anyway. So now you can see side by side with the screen. So I haven't played this for a while. It was power off. So let's see if all the setup is still there or is it lost. So far, so good. I have no problem with it. Oop. Oh, you know what? I think the setup did got lost because... Let me go back. Yeah, I think this one did got lost. Let me go use the other one. Because I went and unplugged the, and I went and plugged into another video I guess stick, and I put in a 250 gigabyte joystick to it, and so that might have done something to it. Let's see if this one stayed the same. Okay. Anyway, everybody wanted to see NeoGeo, so let's put NeoGeo on, and also I'm going to do the demo on the comparison of Nintendo and Nintendo NS. So let's see how loud this game is. This is first I want to do the setting. I press the A button right here to move it up, and let's see if we could change the writing to English. There you go. You have the word English. So if you can't read anything like me, you know that's English. Alright. So we got that. We press A. Now it's in English. So I'm not going to change any of this thing. I want to see what it look like before I do any changes. And you say A for OK, English. Okay, how do I get out of here? Default brightness. Okay, go B. B's the yellow button. B to get out right there. Okay, so the 100. This is number 1, and this is number. Oop. Whoop. Let's go back to where's number 1. It's in the puzzle. Why am I in the puzzle stage? It was showing number. Now the number is gone. Oh, there you go. There's a number. Oh, I was looking it down here. I guess those are the 1, 2, 3, 4 save stage. So, okay. Alright, that is number 31. I want to go back to my number 1. There you go, number 1. So this is the King of Fighter 94. Oops. Why is it going back? So this thing is very sensitive. It's like choo-choo. Number 2, 95. 96. Now it went back on the top again. So I'm not used to having that thing jump so quick. 98. Let's try 98. I like the 98 sound. Is it close enough? Alright, so we can compare the screen thing. But that one's loading up. The two speakers is not very loud. I wonder how you get back. Okay, so if you press the select and start together, like you put the finger and press it both together same time, you get this. You get safe stage, low stage, the brightness. Yeah, let's get the sound up. I want to see how loud this get. Okay, so B to get back. There you go, that's more like it. So while that one is loading, let me see if I get this one going. We could compare the screen differences. See the both portable game. Yeah, this one's not. This one stay the same because I didn't move the. I wonder the King Fighter 90. No, I do have a 98, but I was wondering did I have a recent game that I just added so I don't have to scroll all the way down to look for it. 98. There you go. So let's turn the sound down. Let's turn the sound up on this one. So it seems like this one is louder because this one is coming, but also it's coming from the back. So imagine if this was turned around. The speaker is right here. Right here. Right here, sorry, the speaker is right here. It's loud. So, based on sound comparison, you know, both are arcade to arcade. This one is louder. Now this one is stretch out, and this one is not. This one is 4.2. Let me turn the sound down. You probably cannot hear me. Okay, let's turn the sound down. So this one, based on looking at the screen, this one 95. The screen, the color is more crystal. Okay, so let's see if I could get back. Do you want to exit out? No. I want to see if I could change the screen to back to the normal screen size, so that way the comparison is more. Instead of full screen stretch out, I'm gonna put it at 4.3. Okay, so go back, and then I'm gonna go load the recent game, King of Fighter 98. So that way we could see the graphic compare each other. Some reason the iPhone, when you record it, you see some kind of black dot. I guess because the light from the other side. So let's turn this one down. And let's turn this one back up. So I guess using the screen to turn it up and down, and using physical button, that's the only differences on that. So I guess it's okay because you don't have a button to do it. At least you could turn the volume up and down, not like the what do you call it? I don't know. I mean, I think the arcade 1-up could be better. I mean, if they already gonna modify a lot of stuff, and it's not like a true, I mean, it is an arcade cabinet, but it's not like a true identical, like make it exactly look like a cabinet. They took a lot of stuff out, they modified the program. So the feel of the Wheel 2 arcade kind of disappeared, you know, game wise. And everything is very thin. The wood is easy to break. People already did a video on it. The stuff that on the cabinet is a tape. Like this thing is a, you know, print out tape. Sticky, you know, pictures. It's not like it's painted on it. So I don't know. Down the road, if it get too hot, the sticker probably get peel off. And so I don't know. It's just a bigger machine that look like arcade, but it's not a true arcade type looking. Alright, so that sound is coming from here. You know what? I'm gonna should have paused it. So when it came out with the 98, so it was like doing the same kind of screen by screen. I think my fan is spinning, is creating that thing to turn off the sound. Alright, let's add a third one here. So the sound is coming from the original system. Now we're gonna have some wonderful comparison on the NeoGeo now. Okay, so we have another NeoGeo, and this one is a little bit lower than the rest of the screen. So we wonder we could add another riser. So I'm gonna put it on top of the. Oh, it's not. So let's turn the sound down. Okay, now we're gonna go to check this two out. Now this is a lot better, more expensive screen than that, plus bigger. It's a 7 inches screen, and that's only a 3.2 inches. 3 inches is 7 inches, so a lot bigger than that. So, and this is an IPS screen. So let's look at the NeoGeo. Let's go back. They have the same scrolling screen like a NeoGeo, but NeoGeo, since the screen is so small, you cannot put Now the graphic for this one is not crystal clear than it is on this machine, because it's a better monitor. It is a monitor. Oh crap, why is it not booting up? I did not put in the NeoGeo USB. I have created NeoGeo, but I did not put it in. So I'm going to put this in, so we'll boot up to NeoGeo. So power off. So I'm gonna put the power in here, and there's the 32 gig of SD card, micro SD with a regular SD reader by this company. It works. I don't think it need to be any kind of brand. As long as a card reader, it should be fine. So that's why it's not booting up the NeoGeo stuff. So, but that thing, okay, already boot up already. So where's my joystick? Okay, so you got a Sega Genesis, May, NeoGeo. And since we are doing Japanese, let's go to NeoGeo Japan, right there. All right. So let's see if they have Street Fighter 98. I think the Street Fighter 98 is on both systems. I don't think it's just on the Japanese version. I mean the Final Fight. 2001, 2003, 94, 96, 99. So 98 is on both versions of the. So that's good to know on both the American and both the American and Japan. So we're gonna look at the both, which have the 26 game that both system have that are identical to each other. Okay, so this you will see both on the America and Japanese version. All this game, 26 game, and there is the King of Fighter 98, 97, 95, 2002, and 2000 are all going to be on both systems. And this one I did not turn the sound up, but you know the monitor, compared that to the monitor, that is going to be much louder than and also I have the screen stretch out stretch, so it's really not a true comparison because I like the full screen better. So let's see how loud with this one compared to my other Data East cabinet. So this is much louder than the one over there. The one over there on that one over there. Because it's more expensive, like almost I think a little bit more, like close to $200 for that screen. Now, I'm very happy with the NeoGeo screen because, like I was saying, it's just like that one with the IPX. If you was to buy a 3.5 screen by itself, it's gonna be at least a good close to $100. This is close to $200 because it's bigger, but small IPC screen, it's gonna be cost money. So they did a good job with the screen. It's a lot better than the iPhone screen, the 3.5 5 screen that original come with the iPhone 3GS. So I mean, that's the size of this machine screen. It's an old iPhone 3GS. The screen is 3.5 before they moved to the iPhone 4S or 4. So, and this one, the speaker is facing backwards, so you're not gonna get the loudest of the sound either. But as you could see from all 3 of them at the same time, they seem like the middle one, from using the iPhone, it looked like this middle one seemed to be more clear, yeah, because it's smaller. But if you to look at it, if I'm looking at it, we compare this to, this one is a lot better on screen. The graphic is more nicer and smoother. Even though I didn't do anything to it, it comes just like that. That one is big, so the pixel is not as pretty as the original. So let's see what happens if I move it over. Is there a big difference if I move the NeoGeo to the big screen? So I'm gonna turn off my I'm gonna turn this one off, and I'm gonna plug this instead of to my Super NES. Oh, where's my adapter? I know I ordered one. Okay. So about it takes so long. I finally found the cable. And then this little small cable convert into a big TV. But since this one is a small connection, I just directly plug this small connection to it. So we're gonna turn this around and plug. So that's the problem that we are facing, is that they did not. Let's turn this off. Okay, we're gonna plug get in the center, plug that in here. Good, perfect. And then turn it to the back. Set it down. And unplug this one. Plug it here. I want to see what it looks like, the differences. And then we're gonna plug it into the big screen, real big screen, pretty soon. I'm gonna take all this down and I'm gonna plug in a big screen. All right, let's power back up in the back. Oh, this is my NeoGeo handheld. This is the NeoGeoX, the one that people complain that the graphics is real bad. So I'm gonna go to the NeoGeo. This is the original game that come with it, with the system. And we're gonna go to the NeoGeo. And then it's a different system: Atari, Sega Genesis, Game Gear, Super Nintendo NES, Sega Master, Sega Genesis, PlayStation. This also play PlayStation. And PlayStation Action, PlayStation Fighting, PlayStation Shooting. There's NeoGeo. And there's the full collection of NeoGeo. This one I have more collection than any other game system. So the best place to play NeoGeo is on the NeoGeo system. And all the game, most of the ROM work here then compared to the emulator that running from. Okay, so one thing bad, if you have a lot of game, you have to scroll them all the way till you see Kingdom Fighter 98. While that thing is looking for it, let's look at this one. Now NeoGeo is in the big screen, and then you have a logo, a little icon there, so you don't actually have the screen anymore. And you are controlling the thing up here. So let's turn the sound back up. Now, once the screen is pulled up, the icon look better. It look more clear and bigger. You can see the picture better. So it look a lot better than when it was on the smaller screen. Since I'm using also an IPX screen, so the graphic look pretty good. I'm still scoring, finding the final fight. I'm still scoring, looking. I think I passed it. I mean, an S already. Okay, so there you go. The screen, it looked like this, playing the 98. So you get to see not just one screen originally, you get to look like Nintendo. They have, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the same time. And so let's start the game, press A. Okay. So I got the sound turned in the middle and it's very loud. So if I was to turn that screen up higher, it would be... So the system will display a very loud sound, stereo sound. Where NES is not even that loud with the NES Classic, but this one is very loud when you plug it into the system. And this is a King of Fighter 98 in a handheld. Okay. I'm not sure how big this screen is, but it looks pretty big, maybe like close to 5 inches. Because it is bigger than this one. Is my battery just died? Okay, here you go. So that is the loudest. So people complain that the sound is very low because it only have, I think, one speaker. If I remember, where's it at? Oh, right there. Well, actually, 2 speakers, one in that right and left. But it's not very loud. So that's the handheld NeoGeoX, which is already hacked, so you could play a lot of system on it. If you look straight at it, it's not too bad on this one. So and it's a handheld, so it's pretty thin. I mean, it's not bad. The top is to start the game. Alright, let's try the game out. Let's see how I feel. Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm gonna put. Alright, let's play it. Press start. Team playing. Sure, why not? A, I guess. Okay. Let's see how I like it compared to the original. Oh wow, I got my combo out already. So I did that again. So I guess you hold it like this on the top because it's the handlebar is kind of big. Alright, let's unplug that. So I want to see if I could put it in a bigger screen. So if you're doing an upgrade on this classic one, probably do the one with the older version. Not really old, but the one with the 2.30. You seem to don't have problem, but with the 2.31, I seem to have problem. It's like now I turn it off, turn it back on, it's not working no more. So a little bit confused. All right, so gameplay is not too bad. I'm not used to the system being that small and having the head this big. I feel like I have to hold it like a joystick, you know. Instead of well, this one you really feel like a joystick, but at the same time this does not have the full rotation smooth. It doesn't. I think if the stick, the handle is a little bit smaller, you could feel like you're holding the stick. But I like the way the you know, it's very sensitive in movement, which is good, you know. And this one, I think I have more problem with this one. I think this one play okay, but sometimes I forget which button is which. Turn this one up. So this one I have problem figuring out the controller. The controller is more stiffer. The controller on this one is more stiffer. So when you're moving it, you feel like the thing is gonna move with you. Okay. Well, this one you don't have that. You don't feel that way with this one, even though it's sitting on the box, you know, but it doesn't wobble like the way that one does. Okay, and the screen wise, I think this is more, have a little bit more crystal clear than the other ones. I don't know. I mean, the comparison, the graphics. Now this one, you look sideways is no problem, but I think this one, if you look sideways, yeah, you still look okay on the sideways. Not too bad. Now when you look up and down, it get blurry, it get darker and lighter. So when you look up and down, it doesn't work. So this is, it doesn't have a true IPX functionality where it only looks sideways and straight at it is okay. But when you start looking down, you notice the color get darker. Where this one, you don't have that problem. You know, you look up, you look sideways. You know, the screen is still good. You know, see, the screen looks pretty. It looks like in a 3D background. So it's good. So overall, the screen is good. The controller is good. I just don't like the idea the head is big. I feel like I'm holding a big joystick, you know, the big one, because it's thick and maybe a little bit thinner, you know. But since this thing is big, they have to make it big so it look like a joystick, because if they make it small, it look kind of ugly in a way. So let's go ahead and pick my character again and try again. Man, I forgot the combo special move. Well, that's great. I got beat up. The screen is not too small. I mean, it's just fine. When you're sitting right in front of you, you can still see everything. And I have a bifocus eye, but I'm seeing okay. I'm a nearsighted. No problem seeing close. But when you plug it into a big screen, it is a lot nicer and bigger and everything. So it looks good. And the sound is louder. You know, much louder. I think I got the sound full blast. Okay. But compared to, it does have 2 speakers, which is great. And it does have, you know, 2 speakers. Normally you surround this stereo sound. And this one, even though I have 1 speaker, but the sound is very good too. It have a stereo sound too. And this one, well, that's a NeoGeo. So, do I like it to play the ROM from Super NEX? Actually, I like to play the arcade original ROM. These 2 are my favorite one. The Nintendo doesn't have that the real feeling of arcade, so it kind of like lose the feeling of the NES Classic. What did I do with the NES Classic? I move it and now I don't know where I put it. Oh, move it over here. So what I was saying that the NeoGeo that I have installed here is good, but the joystick is not the real thing. Unless you get a joystick that use, you know, this more of this kind of joystick, then you could feel the you know, the arcade type of movement joystick. And so okay, so back out here. I don't know what the screen means here. Okay, I'm sitting right in front of the screen. It looks like the screen is a little bit that kind of blow up. Oh, I'm getting beat up. The graphic is okay, but it looked like it's blown up pretty big. So, are we able to change the screen? It'd be nice if they give you instruction what those things does. I mean, automatic is a full screen. Even though it's checked on this one, my system automatic go up to full screen. I don't know what that means. No idea. See what that means. Okay, so leave everything the same. Click B, get out, image. Let's click it on. See that's save, stage 1. Okay. Let's go back. B. Okay. B. To get out. You can't really see the eye of the character. It's kind of black eye, the lady. But the graphic is better. The graphics seem to be better. I mean, than the first time before we change it. But it's good that they give you the option to change it, because I think it looks better with this new change on the big screen. happens if we change the screen to stretch? B to come out. B. Ah, okay. Fine. Go back to the old setup, see what it does. I think the old setup give you a full screen. I like it like this better, full screen. I thought I was gonna lose, but I win. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, but the overall, the game is good. If I was to put it on the big screen, I'd rather have the joystick on my hand instead of sitting on the table and play it. But I'd rather carry this around and play it like this, you know, because then there's a reason for this joystick to be big, because you're putting your thumb on it and you're rotating, you know, with it. So that's kind of cool. So I'm gonna put the body and stick it on back here so I could play with it. And you could put your two finger here to hold it, and then your thumb is doing all the pushing. So this would be a thumb game using your thumb, and this thing had that bounce feeling. When you push it, it bounces back. So it's cool. The button is great. It worked fine. I just not used to the arcade type of phone. More used to the home handheld when I played the NeoGeo. Like I say, NeoGeo, I never could purchase it because it's so expensive. So I always playing with a kind of handheld, like I did with this one. And this one have the same kind of, it clicked and it's cool. I like it too with this one. But so this graphic is much better graphic. You can see in any angle. It's very impressive. You could, you know, show off, you know, and play the game at the same time. It's real cool. I like it. It's very pretty, very cute. I got the sticker on with no issue. And this one is good. It's light. You can put in your pocket and everything. But the problem is the graphic is not that great. So if you're in the sunlight or somewhere it's bright, you know, in the daytime, outdoor, we cannot see the screen unless you're in the indoor. So honestly, in the indoor you play it well, but in outdoor you can forget about it. The graphic on this screen is not that great. Okay, and do I like to play on the? It would be cool to play this with 2-player with the 2-player joystick. You plug it in and it become like a console, like a Switch console. You sit in the middle of the room and you play the NeoGeo 40 game. So it's a plus. I like it. I love it. Not planning to do anything to it other than putting the battery behind it. Okay. So also, I won't be doing a lot of hacking kind of video anymore because the fun of it is totally gone because Nintendo kind of ruined the whole thing by suing people, and now nobody will put any fun stuff out there. They're afraid to put anything out there. So by me putting out there, I'm just like telling you, hey, this is cool with with this ROM, with this ROM. But the problem now is in real life now, it's hard for anybody to find the ROM. So why do a demo on something to show you when you can't get your hand on it? So that's the sad thing. I mean, I'd love to do the demo and say, hey, look what I got, look at this and this and that. But if you can't get your hand on it, then what's the purpose of me demo it or show you how to do it if you don't have the ROM or have no way to find it? Where before used to, where you just Google it, you could find a pretty long list of places you could download the ROM. But now a lot of people is freaking out by the lawsuit that they took it all out. So you're not going to be able to find any kind of ROM anywhere, especially with Super Nintendo and all the Nintendo ROM is not going to be easy to find. So if you're not a collector of ROM, you can forget about it because if you started just now, interested in collecting ROM, you might as well just buy the cartridge and get the ROM from there. So if you don't, so sorry to tell you that. So I probably will not do less of those kind of video and just talk about the new systems coming out and how fun it is. So going back to the same topic, do I recommend this? Yes, I recommend it. If you love NeoGeo like me, you want to get one because it's real cool and look good, and it could be a display and it's fun and it's loud and everything. You could carry around with you and play with it. You could turn the sound down so if it doesn't interrupt people. So I like it. Alright, hopefully this video helped and hope you enjoyed it. Now those of you who cannot find the NeoGeo, then just go buy one of this. Okay, buy one of this. It plays the NeoGeo too, and you could put whatever NeoGeo, if you could get your hand on the NeoGeo ROM. I know that the site that I recommend on the video, they're no longer available. The site that I suggested, it's not there no more. You can't download any NeoGeo ROM anymore. So unless you know somebody that have it, that will give it to you. But yeah, can't find it. And see, now I'm gonna have a feeling that eBay is gonna say, selling ROM, buy this with this system. I will give you all the ROM you need. Probably gonna wind up become like that because apparently you cannot find it anymore. So you're gonna say, okay, I'll buy that system with all the game that come with it, or I want, they do a special customized ROM for you. Put special ROM, what kind of ROM you want? Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Genesis, NeoGeo, So it's gonna become more like that in the future, I bet. Anyway, so I got the cable plugged outside and then plugged in. So if you haven't seen the video, go see the guy named Glenn. He did a very wonderful video on how to put this together. I did a video how to put the cable out here and plug this in, so it make it easier for me to access. I could plug this in, plug this out, and also put 5-player on it. I'm not 5-player, 3 to 4 player on this system using the retro controller that I was telling you about, Retro Freak. So I could play more than one player on this system. And so is this one worth buying? Yeah, this one is worth buying because it's only $55. You could buy like 3 of this or 2 of this for the price of 1. So, and you could put as much game you want. So if you don't have it and your kids like to it and you want to buy a Christmas gift that look like okay, hey, this is a 4.2 inch screen and it's 10 inches high, and it's not heavy, it's light, and you could play it with, you know, this one you will play on the table. So if you don't have an option and you cannot get your hand on the NeoGeo, and you don't want to spend a fortune, because I seen one in eBay for 156. So if you see that, you probably want to get that, because that's how much I paid for 155. But yeah, that's a good price. Normal price for US is probably $110 plus shipping, so $110. But so $40 more, it's a good price to get. You know, I know most of them are 178. But hey, if you want it, you know, they're short in stock. You know, they're running out. They're sold out real fast. You know, pre-order is like in less than a few hours, it's gone. So it's very hard, because a lot of people will buy it and sell it. You know, people from Japan or people from Europe, they'll buy it and sell it more expensive. So of course, it's hard to find this. All right. Hope this video helped. And you have wonderful time and have wonderful life. Thank you.